right, big crime crackdown in the Houston area called Operation Washout Space City, as multiple law enforcement agencies came together to crack down on violent criminals. Let's check it out.
The United States Marshal for the Southern District of Texas, along with multiple local, state, and federal agencies, outlined Operation Washout Space City.
It was a major crime-fighting initiative that our Leslie Delaspore had a chance to witness exclusively. Leslie's now live at Crime Stoppers. And Leslie, can you fill us in with what you learned and what you saw?
Yeah, I can tell you that more than a dozen law enforcement agencies were up here today recapping the 2-week-long operation. And as you mentioned, I had the exclusive opportunity to ride along with them. So here's a quick recap of what happened. The multi-agent operation involving the U.S. Marshals Gulf Coast Violent Offenders Task Force and their task force partners focused on tracking down and arresting dozens of violent fugitives and wanted gang members in just 2 weeks. And it worked. There were 232 fugitive arrests, including 3 people wanted for homicide, 7 wanted for robbery, and 37 wanted for weapon-related offenses. 32 confirmed gang members were among those arrested. Now, officers seized 93 firearms and over 3,500 kilograms of drugs and nearly $70,000 in cash. Now, the U.S. Marshal hammered home today that the operation was an example of dynamic synergy between the multiple agencies involved at work. Caroline and Rashi.
Leslie.
That is huge. Hundreds of arrests made. Guns, weapons seized, drugs. Big step in the right direction for the Houston area.
You did mention that you had the exclusive opportunity to spend a full day with the Marshals. So what can you share with us about that experience?
Yeah, our day actually started at 6 a.m. and it started all the way in Northeast Harris County, and we made our way down to Southwest Houston near the Fondren area, and we witnessed everything from peaceful arrests to not so peaceful arrests, evading arrests, and pursuits as well. So take a look at this quick 2-minute recap of our 12-hour day.
You know, the U.S. Marshal Service is the oldest federal law enforcement agency, and we're really proud of our rich history of going after the most dangerous and violent fugitives. That's something that we do here every day. That's something we do across the country through our fugitive task forces every day.
So this operation, we call it Washout. Washout is generally a fast-paced 2 to 4 week operation that we target gang violence in known gang areas. This actual operation is called Space City Takeover. So what you witnessed this morning was this one specific individual had an open warrant, at which point we locate, so we're doing our surveillance to find where that person is residing at, and then we execute the arrest warrant on that residence or the vehicle, wherever they're found. So we find these known hotspot areas, and we put marked units and unmarked units in those areas. That way we can locate and surprise these individuals and let them know that we are out here still.
So what initially started off as a traffic violation for an obstructed front plate, did a traffic stop. The officer could smell marijuana in the vehicle, and he has also an open container of alcohol in the back seat. While our teams were conducting...
See, they may have just prevented a horrible accident by stopping this person.
Saturating a high crime area in the Houston area. One of the Houston PD officers spotted a vehicle that was used in an armed robbery that occurred earlier this morning. The armed robbery was in a bank. So once we had several of our units in position, they initiated a traffic stop. The vehicle fled, and this is where it came to rest. The suspect drove down into the bayou.
Growing up as a cowboy, I was told that whatever you do, wherever you go, don't forget to ride with your cowboys. Well, we bring in officers from all over. So marshals come from all over the U.S. because we have funding to bring them in and support them. As far as the local jurisdiction, it supports them with extra pay to be a part of a special team or task force.
The Marshal Service brings everyone together. So we bring in all of our local state and partners. So we'll have Houston Police Department, we'll have the Harris County Sheriff's Office, we'll have the District Attorney investigators. We also bring in our federal partners with Homeland Security, ATF, FBI.
Just like we're proud of the athletics, from the Astros on, I want you to be proud of the law enforcement forces throughout the Houston Metroplex.
Now, that was 12 hours worth of footage condensed into about 2 minutes, 2 minutes and 30 seconds to be exact. So I can tell you right now, my team and I are working on a longer special to give you an inside look at Operation Washout. Reporting live from Crime Stoppers, Leslie.
I would like to see that. That was a great job. Great job by the agencies coming together. You know, because Houston has a big crime problem. I talk about it all the time here on this channel. And Governor Greg Abbott did a press conference earlier today, October 1st, on the initiative on cracking down on crime in the Houston area. Now, I want to get into some more details about this. So here are the agencies that were part of this. U.S. Marshals, FBI, DEA, ATF, Homeland Security, ICE, Border Patrol, U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of Texas, Houston Police Department, Harris County Sheriff's Office, Harris County District Attorney's Office, Harris County Constable's Office, Precinct 1, 2, and 5, Texas Department of Public Safety, and Galveston County's Constable Office, Precinct 1. This is huge. Massive operation by multiple agencies to crack down these criminals. 232 arrests, as noted in the video. Tons of money seized, firearms, vehicles. Also, while conducting a search warrant for a residence in Southeast Houston, the agencies were able to seize a variety of narcotics and guns. They seized more than 70,000 THC vape cartridges, more than 30,000 THC edible products, and 15 pounds of marijuana packaged for distribution. They also found 11 firearms, fully automatic and manipulated. Wow. Crazy stuff right here. Yeah, that's big. That's a big operation. I'm very glad that this took place. And I think we're going to see a difference in Houston. We still have to figure out why there have been multiple bodies found on the bayou in the Houston area. I will get into that in a separate video, but this is a great start. We've had multiple ICE operations happening, arresting violent criminals in the Houston area. One with 600 arrested, 400, 1,300. So then you have this happening over a 2-week period. And this was not just targeting illegal immigrants. This is going after all types of criminals, legal or illegally here in the country. So great job on this. And I would like to see more of this across the country. But I'm glad this is happening here in my state. Greg Abbott has done a great job on law enforcement. You know, he's not perfect. And I do have some criticism of him. I have in the past. I know a lot of others do, but one thing he does well is fighting crime. Yeah, so leave that right there. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Take care.